Hi, this video post is in response to a question about hitting other strings while playing and accidentally hitting other strings, because sometimes we do mean to, but most of the time we don't want to, and it's highly frustrating to be playing and to accidentally hit a lower or higher string. There can be a host of reasons that might cause this. So without actually seeing what you're doing, I'll just sort of give you a couple of hints, and then you can work with that. I think the biggest cause of accidentally hitting other strings is just playing too close to the fingerboard. And I think most learning violinists do tend to play a little too close to the fingerboard because it's just easier to play there. The bow wants to sort of always be floating down that way anyway, and to really purposefully bring your sounding point up a little bit will more than likely take care of the problem. And you can do this simple exercise, and you can see why. When we're playing closer to the fingerboard, the strings are actually closer to being on the same horizontal plane. Okay, and then as we get up closer to the bridge, they spread out a little bit, and then the height differences are more distinct because of the arch of the bridge. And you can do this and just sort of experience and see for yourself. We're just going to do a very simple string crossing exercise. Try this. Start on the A string and play A, E, A, D. And just repeat that. So A, E, A, D. And do it pretty close to the fingerboard. And as you're doing this, really, really focus on the range of motion that the arm has, covers when crossing these two strings. So just play. And do it for a little while, so you can it can really settle in, and then move up close to the bridge and try it. And what you'll notice is all of a sudden the range of motion becomes greater, and you actually have to move a little further to do the same exercise. So I'll do it here. I'm going to move here. I could feel the difference. I actually had to go a little further to get to the D string, a little further to get to the E string, but that's good. It creates a greater margin, a greater field of play, so that our bow is less likely to hit the other string because we have more wiggle room up there. So check to see where your basic sounding point is. You might be surprised. You might not think you're playing too close to the fingerboard. Most people don't, and they find out, well, I really can. And sometimes just moving it up even, half a centimeter can make a big difference. Okay, and the other thing is, it's possible, because you mentioned in your question that you did try lowering your arm and it didn't work. And I think what happens sometimes is when you try to lower your arm, what's happening is you're lowering your forearm level. So see if I can get where you can see me a little better. So you're bringing your arm down this way, but in reality what's happening is that your shoulder, the level is too high here. So still your shoulder almost is on a D string level, but then you're trying to drop your lower arm to play on the A string. And then what happens is your arm wants to be on the same level, so the forearm starts to come back up to the level that the upper part of the arm is in, and then you hit the D string. So relax the shoulder, bring the shoulder down, okay, to the appropriate level, to where the bow really is right on top of the string, which is at this angle. Okay, this is not on top. Okay, it seems like it would be on top, but this is, okay, because the angle of the bridge, the cut of the bridge, sort of dictates where the top of the string is. So try that. Just ask yourself if your shoulder might be a little too high. Bring it down and then try playing, okay? keeping the sounding point a little closer to the bridge than maybe where you've been playing. Okay, give that a try. I think it'll help.